Are you a cold? Maybe a little. You can get closer if you want to keep warm. Oh, hey guys, so today we are playing episode 7 of the Infactor on the episode app. If you like this video, then please don't forget to like, subscribe, click on the bell icon as well to get notified for more interesting videos like this. And comment down below what you like in this video or if you have any story recommendation that you want me to do. Now let's start. Out of reach of the zombies, you finally get a little downtime. But will it last? Well, let's see if it lasts. Don't move unless you want a bullet through the temple. What is happening? You freeze under the half a dozen guns pointed at your group. Tamira stands beside you, her posture uncharacteristically submissive and demure. When she speaks, it's in a soft, rushed tone with a hint of desperation. Do whatever they say. Make sure they can see your hands at all times, no sudden movements. Don't talk back to them. What is happening? Maybe you should stop aiming those things at us before you go around barking orders. Cody, shut up. You're gonna get killed. I suggest you listen to your friend, boy. Unless you wanna test my patience. Chief, let me deal with the children. They need to be calm if we want them to cooperate. Go ahead, Lieutenant. You are the more maternal one after all. Okay, alright, there's no need to panic. You're safe. Unless you have been infected, we have no intention of using our firearms. But we will need to check you for bite wounds. We require your full cooperation to make sure no one gets hurt. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am, we understand. Okay, please be aware that we need to keep a gun trained on you while we examine you. There's no need to be afraid. It's a safety precaution in case you succumb to the virus during inspection. Now we'll call you over one by one. We'll have a sheet set up for privacy. No need to trouble yourself. You wanna check we are not beaten fine. Okay. Satisfied? I could take the rest of two if you like. Oh no. That will not be necessary. I'm sure if you had been beaten elsewhere, it would already be fairly evident. Fine by me. Now, unless the rest of you also plan to strip in public, line up over here so we can check you individually. You stand in a huddle, hyper aware of the guns leveled at you, ready to fire at a moment's notice. The anxiety leaves you nauseous and short of breath. Clear, you can go. Awesome, should I put my clothes back on first? Oh, yes, that would be advised. Okay, thanks. Next. Yes, you'll be fine, Estefani. You were not beaten. There's nothing to worry about. I know. Come on, it won't take long. I just hope nobody got beaten. Otherwise, despite your words of encouragement, you still wait in trepidation to hear she's passed inspection. Terrified that you'll hear a gunshot instead. Clear, you can go. Thank God. Oh, next. Yes. Well, looks like you're all bite free. Okay, thank God. You kids sure got lucky out there. So, do we get an apology for being treated like criminals and held at gunpoint? You're going to get a boot up there as if you kidnapped a kid. But we are deeply sorry if this experience was traumatic for any of you. Although, I hope you understand our reasoning. We can't be too careful. Yeah, it was necessary. It's over. You are not had time to get over it. Now, since we have confirmed you pose no danger, we need to get you sorted out. If you do the honors, I have other important matters to address. Alright, I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I'll take you to Merit. She's head of accommodation. I'm sure she'll be happy to answer anything you want to know. Merit, yeah, these are the kids from the parking lot. They are clean. If I leave them in your hands, can I trust you to get them sorted out? Sure, leave them with me. Guys, this is Merit. She is or was the assistant or manager of the building you are standing on. Listen to her, do what she says. She won't steer you wrong. Okay. I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't need a babysitter. That's good because you look a bit too old to be babysit. Shut up, Knight. So, Merit, we were told you could answer any questions we have. I'll do my best. What do you want to know? Who shot the zombies? The ones that were chasing in the car park. That would be Channel, the cop who was with you just now. Wow, she must be like the queen of headshots. I definitely want her as a member of my survival team. I think it's more likely that we'd be members on her survival team. What do you want to know? Where did all these tents come from? You have all these pop-up tents, not to mention blankets, portable gas burners. Did it all come from the supermarket? I don't believe anyone was level-headed enough to grab supplies in the mad dash for the exit. No one sees the first zombie and thinks, shit, better stop by the camping item before I get out of here. You are right. Will came up here empty-handed. You mean you kept all this stuff on the roof in the case of emergencies? Oh, you are funny. Thanks. I don't think I made any jokes though. We started getting real hungry around lunchtime yesterday and realized we have over 30 people here and no food or other necessities. Either we could take a chance with the zombies and venture back in for supplies, or risk waiting for help that might never come and then starving. And you went for the supplies? Yep. Me and the other managers sat down with the police and developed the supply run system. There were some incidents, but we got what we needed the essentials. What do you want to know? How does the supply run system work? Basically, everyone has to take their turn unless they are injured or otherwise indisposed. We go in a team, but two store employees must be present in the group. Why? We are the only ones who know the layout of the store well enough. Without us, everyone would get lost in a mall full of zombies. Ah, question. You said everyone has to take their turn. Does that mean that you all have to take yours? No, you guys are just kids. We won't force you to go into danger. Oh, thank God. If everyone else has to go, we don't mind. Yes. No, Green, we do mind. We really do. What do you want to know? Hmm. What are you all doing up here? Hiding from zombies? Hilarious. Why? But why up here? Well, it was just a regular day at work until a customer in the furniture section had his esophagus ripped out. Can we skip the gory details maybe? Yeah, anyway, like anyone would, we called the cops, but by the time they got here, the entire place was overrun by zombies. Yeah, we lead as many of the cops and customer up here as we could and sealed the doors at bottom of the stairwell shut, barricaded them with heavy machinery and furniture. Now the only way out of here or back inside the building is the fire escape, and zombies lack the physical coordination and mental processing required to climb bosom. Fascinating. What do you want to know? What's with that cove with the bad attitude? Which one? Most of them are pretty high and mighty. I think I heard the other officers addressing him as Chief. Oh, you mean Chief Carter? Yeah, bad attitude about sums him up. He thinks he should run the show just because he's the chief of police, but he wouldn't have made it out of the store alive if it is far enough for us. Things sound tense between you and them. Oh, you have no idea. So, any other questions? That's all I have for now. What about you guys? Nope, I am good. If you don't have anything else to ask, let's figure out sleeping arrangements. Sleeping arrangements? It's two out of tent, but since there's five of you, someone will have to sleep alone. Fair warning though. If any other survivors show up, you may end up sharing with one of them. Okay. Please not me. I can't even look strangers in the eye, let alone sleep next to you. I mean, you could still sleep alone if you wanted, but you'll literally be sleeping on a yoga mat under the starry sky. That is still preferable to sleeping in a tent with a stranger. Okay, so how do you want to pair up? I guess I'll share a tent with Cody. I mean, Why not? No one I'd rather share with. Okay. And what about the rest of you? You and the other members of your group? Tamira, why don't you share with Cream or Estefania? Hmm. Share with Cream? Then I was thinking the same thing. Cream, wanna share with me? Yeah, sounds good. Estefania, are you okay sleeping alone? Oh, definitely. I prefer it that way. As long as I don't end up with a stranger later. Alright, now that's decided. I'll show you to your tents. Okay, this way. Wow, this is going to be cozy. Sorry, it's not a five-star hotel. And here I was expecting a luxury room. I want my money back. You're welcome to leave whenever you like. Don't say that, he'll call your bluff. Anyway, you're going to need mats and bedding. You'll have to grab it yourself since we don't have housekeeping either. Come on, I'll take you see the head of Russians now. Hey boss, we have come for bedding. Hey Marin, are these the kids from the car park? That's us. This is Jania, manager of the establishment you are currently standing on, and head of Russia as of yesterday. Pleasure to meet you. So, can you guys find your way back to your tents, okay? I have a few things I need to take care of. That won't be a problem. Thanks for your help. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. Okay, alright. I have got a yoga mat here for each of you. It's not much, but it should make sleeping on the ground bearable. Grab whichever one you want. And here's your blanket. Grab one and go put your stuff in your tent. We'll be distributing dinner later. Thank you. Okay, everything is good, but why that cope is looking mad? Looks like we are out of thick blankets. I'll give you two thinner ones. Let me know if it's not warm enough. She can't take two. The rules were one blanket per person. Yeah, but it's gonna start getting colder. One thin blanket won't cut it. The nights are still warm. Once it gets colder, we can manage it. I'm sorry, was it you who leave the tin bag safely from the supply run for this blanket? No, I did not think so. We are the reason you have any blankets at all, so suck it up. I'll be bringing this up with the chief later. Okay, whatever. Go ahead, take them. He's not the boss of this operation. If it's that much trouble, I'm sure I'll be fine with just one. Ignore him. Channel's okay, but most of the boys in blue think they should be running the show. I mean, we are just lowly mall employees, so what would we know? Oh well. Okay then. Here, take this and go catch up to your friends. Thank you, sir. No need for formality. Being called sir makes me feel my age. Please call me Danny. Hey, you okay? Oh, yes, I'm fine. Thank you for all your help, Daniel. Oh, was it something I said? I have to snap out of it. Which one was my tent again? I wish I had a Stephanie's photographic memory right now. Uh, I think it was this one. Nope. Hey. Oh, sorry, I thought this was. What do you think you're doing? No sooner in my tent, huh? I'm sorry, it was an accident. I better not catch you snooping in here again. Unless you wanna go back down that fire escape and take your chances with the undead. Sorry, I'm going now. What was that all about? Night falls. The evening air is still balmy, but you can sense a hint of an autumnal chill creeping in. With the sun behind the horizon, only the dim glow of candles and battery powered lanterns light the rooftop. The street lamps below also flicker to life, and you can only wonder how long before the power cuts off. Did you find the tent? Okay, you find it. Here you go, night. Our gourmet dinner for tonight. Thanks. Just make sure not to get any crumbs on my mat. No promises, Your Highness. Man, this all seems so unreal. Just now, it seemed unreal since everything went crazy at school yesterday. I mean, yeah, but I barely had a moment to stop and process it. It's just been one big adrenaline rush. But now that I'm safe up here and I have had a moment to slow down, you finally have a chance to think about it. Yeah, I have been trying not to. If I think about it, I just remember try to distract yourself with things that have changed for the better. For the better? Yeah, silver linings and all that. I've got a more exercise in the last 2 days than in the last 3 years combined. Seems trivial next to the fact that my best friends are now both flesh eating monsters. Well, when you put it like that, I guess so. Why has anything changed for the better for you? I, yeah, no more science test. Lights out in 5. A curfew. Have not had one of this in a while. Gonna kick up a fuss about it, Mr. Bad Boy? Maybe tomorrow. I'm so exhausted I can't bring myself to complain right now. Okay, guess we'd better get some sleep then, huh? Yeah, I think you're right. Wait, you roll onto your side, hand accidentally brushing against his. You keep your hand on his. You feel him tense for a moment, but he does not pull away. Gradually, he relaxes, and Balder, you slowly thread your fingers together. Night? His voice is like a breath of air, so soft that you barely catch it. Yeah? Are you cold? Maybe a little. You can get closer if you want to keep warm. Oh, I like that. You slide closer underneath his blankets until you are nestled against his chest. He casually wraps an arm around you and you hope he can't feel the heat radiating from your flushed face. Better? Yeah. The word gets caught in your throat and comes out in an embarrassing squeak. You feel his chest rumble with the vibrations of a low chuckle, but his arm tightens around your waist. Don't tell me you're nervous. You feel rather than hear the words as he presses them warm against your ear. Of course I'm not. I'm just tired. The smirk in his voice is obvious, but to his credit, he does not tease you. Then you should get some rest. Sleep well, night. Good night, Cody. You wake suddenly in the night to the sound of your neighboring tent slowly unzipping and a soft rustling followed by the padding of feet as somebody snacks away. Okay, you wheel back your blankets and carefully exit your tent. Oh wow. Estefania? Oh Crystal, you startle me. What are you doing out here? It's the middle of the night. I'm just thinking. She turns back to the view, staring out at the lights. Both of you try to ignore the dark shapes shambling around in the car park below. I wonder how much longer it'll be before all power cuts off. Probably about a week. Did you really come out here to think about infrastructure? Would you believe me if I said yes? Usually, but not at this time of night. Okay, then I have to admit that no, I did not. I was just thinking about my family. I wonder if they are still out there, and if they are out there, if they are still them. I still feel like I should have tried to find them instead of just running to safety. My mother and father probably went looking for us. If something happened to them because they were trying to find me, I'm sure this is what your parents hope for more than anything. For you to be safe and alive. Yes. Mama always said that if something terrible happened to us, she'd know. So I hope she knows I'm safe. Or knew I was safe depending. Tell me more about your home life. Well, I've always been bookish, did not leave my room much. My mother was always worrying because I did not have many friends. But my father always assured that I had found my place in the world. Sounds like you have really supportive parents. The best. They always encourage my love of science. Actually, It was my father who first took me to the Museum of Sciences when I was a child. I was fascinated by the exhibit on prosthetic limbs. I have wanted to become a prosthetist ever since that day. I like to imagine the look on people's faces when they use their new leg or hand for the first time. I never knew that about you. Yes, but I suppose we did not interact often before this whole thing happened, did we? I guess not. I'm not glad that this happened, but I'm glad we have grown closer because of it. You were always with the student council kids, and you were always with the science club kids. Exactly, we're in an entirely different circles. And all it took for us to get to know each other was the collapse of society. Wait, that was meant to be a joke, right? Was I supposed to laugh? Okay. Yeah, you are good. So, shall we head back to bed? Apparently, we are going to be put to work tomorrow. Hopefully, not on that sweet duty I heard someone talking about earlier. Yes, I suppose we'd better be well rested. But thank you for following me, Crystal. It felt good to talk to someone. I'm always happy to lend an ear. Now, let's get back before someone gets us out at this hour. Right. Crystal Knight, report for duty. A gruff voice rouses you from his slumber. You crack your eyes open as liver, feeling groggy and disoriented. What? What's going on? Finally, you are awake. He gives you the once over, taking in your fragile appearance and foggy eyes. Well, half awake at least. You have got an hour. An hour until what? Your first surprise, and of course. What? Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess scream points. Okay, survival points. Okay, relationship with Cody, Tamira, Cream, and then Estefania. Okay, and the episode. Yes, yes. Cody is now close. Tamira is now friendly. Cream is now close. Okay. Estefania is now friendly. 10 from 10. Okay. So that's the end of this part, guys. See you all in the next one. Till then. Bye bye.